We are running red hot right now at WagerTalk.com. Number one last 3 days, number one last 7 days. More on that in just a little bit. But first, I've got 5 free plays to go through on Saturday. As a reminder, if you agree with the play, go ahead, smash that like button. We start Reds Cubs under 7.5. On yesterday's edition of the Power 5, told you to bet the under 8.5 in this matchup. Got a little dicey near the end, but ended up being a winner nonetheless. For this afternoon, 2:20 Eastern start time, let's go under an even lower number. Again, 7.5. Despite being the highest scoring team in all of MLB, the Cubs had no answer for Andrew Abbott yesterday. Here, they'll face Nick Lodolo, a lefty that held them to just 3 runs in 5 innings last week. There have been only 2 starts this season where Lodolo gave up more than 3 runs, both of them at home. But the big difference from yesterday is the Reds should score fewer runs today. That's what I'm banking on. The Cubs are going the opener route with Drew Pomeranz. He's a lefty. The Reds bottom 5 in batting average versus lefties. We've talked about that before on the program. After Pomeranz, it's going to be Ben Brown, who should bounce back from a disastrous outing last week against these Reds. Bottom line, no matter who's pitching today, the wind should once again be our friend at Wrigley. Under 7.5. Speaking of under 7.5, that's how I'd play Giants Marlins as well. 4:10 Eastern. It's our second play. While the Giants did win Friday, it was only 2-0, and they have not been scoring very many runs of late. In fact, yesterday was their 6th straight game for the Giants with 3 or fewer runs, and their 12th straight game with 4 or fewer runs scored. The good news for San Francisco, though, is they have Robbie Ray starting. Not only is the team 9-1 in Ray starts this season, but 6 of the last 7 have seen 7 or fewer total runs scored. Now, to cash this under, we'll also need a good start from Miami's Edward Cabrera. Considering the lack of production I just mentioned from this Giants offense as of late, and the fact Cabrera had 10 strikeouts over 5 2/3 shutout innings his last time out, I think all signs point to another low-scoring game here. St. Louis and Texas, number 3, 4:05 Eastern. Give me the Rangers as underdogs again. I cashed them at a similar price in yesterday's series opener. That was also a 3% client play, if you're on board. Odds makers simply have this matchup mispriced, in my opinion. No two ways about it. Even with Patrick Corbin starting, the Rangers should be favorites at home. Also, Corbin, this just in, has not been bad in 2025. In fact, he's allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in all 9 starts. As a team, I talked about this yesterday, the Rangers allow the fewest number of runs per game at home in all of baseball, just 2.65 runs per game allowed in Arlington. But the big story from last night was the offense exploding for 11 runs. Texas offense had been an issue, but it wasn't last night. This afternoon, I think the Rangers continue to find success at the plate. They're facing Sonny Gray, who will be starting for the Cardinals. The Cardinals are 4-1 in Gray's last 5 starts, but Gray has a 4.67 ERA during that stretch, so a very fortuitous record, I think. And by the way, the lone time in those last 5 starts that Gray started on the road, he got hammered, gave up 7 runs. Number 4, Red Sox Braves, 4:10 Eastern. I like the Braves in the first 5 here. Let's get that juice down, though, and lay the half run. Spencer Schwellenbach starting for Atlanta on Saturday. Big edge to him against Walker Buehler for Boston. Even though he took a loss last time out, Schwellenbach matched a career high with 11 strikeouts. That's more strikeouts than Buehler has in his last 3 starts combined at home after losing the series opener. Look for the Braves to bounce back quickly this afternoon behind Schwellenbach. Got that Bundesliga accent in my voice there. All right, the big one tonight. Yankees-Dodgers, 7:15 Eastern on Fox. I cashed the Dodgers as a 4% best bet on Friday as underdogs. That was nice. What a comeback. Obviously, there were no shortage of runs in that game. Aaron Judge homered for the Yankees. Shohei Ohtani homered twice for the Dodgers. More runs are what I expect from this matchup tonight. Play the over, 9.5. Play it up to 10. Will Warren and Landon Knack, the 2 starters, are not going to be able to contain these lineups, which rank number 2 and number 3 in all of baseball in runs per game. All right, it's recap time. Your Power 5 for Saturday goes like this. Number 1, Reds Cubs under 7.5. Number 2, Giants Marlins under 7.5. Number 3, Texas. Take them as underdogs against St. Louis. Number 4, Braves first 5 minus half a run against the Red Sox. And then number 5, Yankees Dodgers over 9.5. Go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what you think of today's plays. Then, when you're done doing that, head on over to WT.buzz/BP. That is where you will find all of my premium selections for Saturday, including a rare 5% max bet in the NBA for Game 6 of Knicks Pacers. Not only am I on a perfect 5-0 run in the NBA, but I'm 14-3 in all sports the last 7 days. Again, number one at WagerTalk.com. So far in 2025, I've cashed 67% of my max bets across all sports, every sport. Previous winners, just to name a few, Ohio State over Oregon in the Rose Bowl. That was a 5% play. Pretty easy, right? So was the Eagles' first half in the Super Bowl. This will be just my third 5% max bet of the NBA season. We're 1-1 so far. The first one was great. Minnesota absolutely annihilating the Lakers to open the NBA playoffs. Unfortunately, the second one, which was Boston team total over in the Knicks series in Game 2, that one didn't turn out as well. But again, 67% with all max bets this season across all, or this year across all sports. 14-3 all sports run the last 7 days, including a perfect 5-0 in the NBA. This 5% max bet's just $35 on my page, wt.buzz/BP. Get it now. Also, for just $4 additional, you can get not only the 5% NBA max bet, but also my 4% best bet in the Champions League final between PSG and Inter, plus 2 MLB releases as well. That's 4 plays for just $39. A great deal that you need to take advantage of ASAP as we look to make May our 5th straight winning month to open 2025. Before you head on over, be sure to click subscribe. Always appreciate the support here of the Power 5, the Morning Wager, and really the entire Wager Talk YouTube channel. I'll be back tomorrow with another edition of the Power 5. Until then, let's cash some tickets.